welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion I'm in just a regular suburb. I'm near the coast. I'm just outside of Zadar, but within their district, so to speak, or city council is maybe what we'd call it. And this is going to be quite interesting because I am just in a regular a suburb. Nothing special about it other than it's close to the coast, and as we go around and I pan around behind me, there's a little trail that leads from this row of housing or flats or apartments, and supposedly just a little bit further behind me is a well-known and recognised World War II bunker that I think was initially built by the Italians when they were with the Axis with Germany, and it's got some sort of historical significance, but there's really no indication or any sort of tourist sort of promotion to where this is. This is just a little dirt track, and supposedly this bunker is huge. So we'll go have a look, see if it's supposedly still in this little sort of unkept park, and let's see what we see. Now it is a very bright morning, and I'll try to keep you guys in the shade as much as possible. So here we are. This is just the end of like a cul-de-sac or a dead end, and we have just a track here. No markers, no sort of signs to indicate there's anything down here. If anything, it's probably a good place where you'd bring a dog for a walk or an afternoon stroll, and you just make your way down this path, and I can already see it, and this is supposed to be extremely large, so this could be quite interesting to have a look at. I'm hoping something's open because it's so isolated. I'm guessing that vandals have got it, security have got graffitis have got to it, and this is it. Wow. Okay, and this is supposed to be very large from my understanding, and I sort of got the information looking at Google Maps, and it didn't actually even highlight this as being a bunker at all. And some of the places I've been to, I've been lucky enough, and there's been like a little I don't know what it's been pinned, so to speak, to suggest, you know, it's a church or something worth going to visit, but this is not at all. This is just something I sort of did a Google search for Zadar, asked for any World War II relics, and this was sort of, it wasn't even on the first page for things to look at, so I had to scroll through, and this highlighted, and I thought, well, it's only a 20-minute drive from where I am, and then I read a little bit about it and said it's one of the biggest and best preserved untouched bunkers. So wherever possible, if I can, we'll go have a look. So this is just the other side of it. You can see there's been a lot of graffiti. You can get in there, but I'm not prepared to do what maybe some of these more ambitious and more agile people can do, and they most likely climb through these little holes. And once you're in there, there's supposed to be a lot of little passages that one can get into. But I'm going to still walk around and see if I can find another entry point that might be a little bit easier for the not so able as myself. So we'll just go right around, let's see what we see. And okay, so we might be in a bit of luck down here. There is a stairwell, and fingers crossed it is open. My biggest fear here is just that there's I don't step on any human feces is normally the situation, and yeah, this is where you can get in. Now I'll have to use my phone, I guess, for a bit of light, so I'll just disconnect or turn off the camera for now and turn on my light from my phone. Okay, so in we go. This is the best I can do with the light. Not the world's best, but I guess you could be really careful because, as you can see, it goes down very, very deep. I should have brought a flashlight, would have been so much better. So I've got to be really careful because the phone light isn't all that flash hot, to be fair. And it's true, you can access this bunker, and it's very easily accessible. I'm assuming there must be some sort of cannon in place here. I think this is where I looked through initially, thinking that the kids were getting through here. And now you can, as we discovered, just walk around and you'll find the passage to get in. This looks like a bit of a dead end, maybe just a place where one would look out to keep check. And once again, this is just at the end of someone's street. No signs, no markings to indicate this is actually here. But as you can see, I'm only on at one level. This looks like another place for some sort of artillery placement. And I'm hoping my poor little light from my mobile phone is sufficient. It does appear to be so when I'm looking at the little handheld camera I've got. Now we can go down, so it does go quite down a lot. Someone has installed a ladder. I might give it a go. So what I'll do is I'll turn off both bits and pieces because I need both hands, and I'll make my way down to that section down there. It looks relatively safe. I'm not going to take any risks, obviously. I'm here on my own, so I've got to be quite careful. And let's see what we see. So I'll turn off both. There's the entry point that was open, and straight away once you get in, you've got like a spiral staircase, but unfortunately a lot of the stairs have been destroyed and someone's put just a ladder here. So we'll go down that ladder. It doesn't look too difficult, and let's see what we see. So I'll get back to you in 1 second. Okay, so we've been able to generate a little bit of courage. We've made our way down to this stair. It's very robust because I would have thought someone would put something totally rubbish where one could hurt themselves, but no, it's as sturdy as anything. So I'm hoping this is still okay. So it's quite dark now in here. Once again, I'm more concerned about people coming here and using it as a toilet. The stench isn't too bad, and it just smells more of damp than anything else, which is a bit of a relief. And as I'm explaining that what do you call it? There's no lighting down here at all, so it's pretty much pitch black at the moment. But I'm just using the phone light, which we all know isn't that fantastic, but it'll get you around safely. So we're at another tier. Not sure what they are, but it is. I'm glad I've actually made the effort to come down that spiral staircase. So you've got a totally separate tier. Whether or not this is where they kept all the ammunition from the top of the bunker, I'm not sure, but it does appear to be so because there's no slots or anything. Maybe the sleeping quarters, I'm not sure. And let's see if there's anything possibly else we can see here or go further down. It doesn't appear to be so. Not sure what all that's about. So this is your World War II bunker, and I do believe it has or was built by the Italians when they were in cahoots with the Germans. And this region here was occupied by the Italians. Zadar was. But yeah, it looks like this is it. So it's only a two-tier type of thing. There's your spiral staircase. I'm not sure if that's coming into focus. And that's what we just came down. So that's pretty interesting. It's not going to be a long video, this one. I will get the drone up because I'm just curious why this was built and how this fortification or bunker helped. It doesn't matter which army it was to defend this location. There you go. And I do believe this was probably only used during the Second World War and no other. Okay, I need two hands because I've got to make my way back up the stairs, and they're not rickety, they're as solid as anything. If by chance you're in the position to come out this way in the near future, just make sure that the ladder itself is in good nick. It does appear to be hardwoods, it's pretty strong, and you've only got to make 4 steps before you actually end up on the steel spiral staircase. Okay, so I'll turn you off. So we've made it back to the I guess ground floor without too many issues and dramas, and we're going to make our way out, and that's all to be seen. That's all we can. Well, that's all I can see and explore. So yeah, and out we come. And as you can see, this is the surrounds. There's just nothing here. There's nothing to give it away that this is a bunker and you can come and visit it. And as I said, it is a good place for dog walkers, which is fantastic. So at least it's being used correctly. So there you go, that person I just stumbled into with her 2 dogs. Very, very interesting. She said that she lives nearby, and she said yes, during the 1990s, during the Civil War, where Croatia was able to get its independence, this was an active bunker. There were soldiers here, there was weapons here. It was a little bit of a worry for the locals, but Zadar was being bombed by the Serbian army, and I thought that's quite fascinating. And she said yes, for some reason they have not made it into like a tourist historical sort of location, so that's quite interesting. And she said it's a great place to walk your dogs. And she asked me if I actually got in there. I said, yeah. She goes, oh, she wanted to know how old I was. And I told her that I'm not quite 60. I'm not happy. I'm not embarrassed to tell people my age. And she said, you did well then. I said, yeah, but the door's open. That's why it became so much easier. And she did tell me, for some reason, this suburb that I'm in, and I'll let you know what it is, there's a lot of expats. So there's a lot of Australians here. And she said, if you were just to go barely 100 metres somewhere in this area, that there's a lot of older retired Australians who would absolutely love to have a chat with me. And I thought, oh, here we go. So I'll actually come this way, and if I stumble into someone, that's great. If not, I'll stay and focus on the actual bunker and what this video is all about. Okay, so just behind me you're probably seeing another guy with his dog going for a walk, and the suburb is called Diklo. So you're in Zadar, which is like the city of Zadar, and the suburb, to give it sort of an idea, is called Diklo. Now I do like the fact that everyone seems to have a barbecue situated around the outside of the park opposite their apartments, which is quite interesting. And yeah, so it's Diklo. Interesting. All right, so we'll get the drone up and let's see what we see. So here we are nearing the end of this video or presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit different. I'm surprised how no one's really sort of done anything with it. I would have thought this would have been a great little location for a tourist sort of destination for those who are seeking out World War II history. But nonetheless, it is what it is. So if you did like the video, by all means, click on that like button or that thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing does not cost you 1 cent, but it helps out the channel immensely. But most importantly, and always, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day. And thanks for watching.